All right, where the Hebrew Israelites would come in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, also known as the United States of America, the land on which we stand fallen like a damn rock. To wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the people on this sign, Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Speckled Bird, right? Get you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, get back in order. All right, hey, it's almost that moment where it's too late to repent, so you better figure it out. Time is way short. First and foremost, and as always, all praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them and taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Motherfucking Edomites are going into slavery. All right? Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them and taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Salakia, today is the Shabbat, so Shabbat Shalom to you all. All right, the Akwat that are listening, learning, being a pillar of rest. The 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. Shabbat Shalom to you all. All right. So the Spirit is on me to speak on the delay. Let's call it the delay. All right, because there's going to be a delay, right, which is going to bring in patience, right? And patience and vigilance, okay? You got to be watching, right? Because this devil got you set up. The devil got you all the way set up like this. Here comes the Civil War, right? And it's coming, but when is it coming? Salaki. Shalom. Brothers to both scripture. There's going to be a delay. When the election results come in on the 5th, right? There's going to be a delay in counting. Might take 2 weeks to count all the ballots. So what's going to happen in between that time while they're counting the votes? See, everybody's expecting something to happen on the 5th, right? So there's going to be anxiety. There's going to be trepidation, right? People are going to be on edge, right? And this man, this devil knows that he's setting this whole thing up, all right? Let's get a precept. See, walking in the Spirit, you better learn how to listen for that voice. Okay? 2 Corinthians. See, we already know through the Spirit what is going on. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Let's prove it. Let's prove that we know. 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We know what this devil is up to. He's trying to bring in his civil war. Got Kamala coming in as a Boston Tea Party Indian, right? Not a Jake. What happened at the Boston Tea Party? Well, they dressed up as Jakes. Didn't they? Dressed up as Jakes. That's what they did. They're to infiltrate. You're gonna go rob somebody in Chicago. You're gonna go rob a bank. Go get a black, real Hollywood black mask, right? So we can go rob them. Well, that's what they're doing. They're robbing America right now, and they got Kamala in black face with a black mask on, and you niggas believe it. right? It's slowly coming out. Candace Owens is exposing this bitch out of hand, right? Which is funny. The whole thing is funny, but out of hand. She's being exposed, right? Everything is being laid bare of. And what must you do, right? Well, let's see. Prince wrote an album. It was a double record album back in the day, and it was called Sign of the Times, right? And he was actually trying to, shoot you a heads up. Hey, in France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. He's talking about AIDS. By chance, his girlfriend came across a needle, and soon she did the same, right? Drugs. What are drugs today? Well, fentanyl is a weapon from China. It's a drug warfare. It's chemical warfare. You got to understand what you're involved in. And for the record, Sign of the Times, the lyrics go like this. Is it silly? No. When the rocket ship explodes and everybody still wants to fly, right? What does that mean? Well, I remember back in the day, long before I came into the truth, some 20 years ago. I came into the truth 17 years ago. Long before that, I was interested in things. I heard a story that the space shuttle got shot down by a UFO. And I was like, whoa, it did? So I went and did the research because, again, long before I came into the truth, I used to do shit. When Princess Diana was shot, I was like, wait a minute, something. She wasn't shot, she was chased into the Alma Tunnel, right? Which when you study the Alma Tunnel, it's a ritual sacrifice center, right? Where she was killed. And I was interested in that kind of shit, right? Illuminati and all of that. This is 90s, 96, 97. Anyway, did the research on that thing, right? And a so-called UFO shot down the space shuttle, came and shot a plasma beam and shot that thing down, and they covered it up. How about that? Now, if you go to do that research today, that shit is expunged, right? They got it off of there. Why? We know now who those UFOs are. We know now that those are the angels. We know now that there is a war in heaven. Now, when we understand this war in heaven, that's when the devil got kicked out of heaven and 1/3 of the angels with him. Like, stupid. Because we are not taken by cunningly devised fables any longer. We understand it. Now we can put that information together. Oh, the space shuttle got shot out of space by a UFO? Guess what? It's in the Bible. That's called Revelation 12:7. The space shuttle got shot out of low Earth orbit, right? If you understand that. They can't go any further than low Earth orbit, okay? Anyway, the space shuttle that crashed, I believe it was Challenger, right? Challenger. How about that? What does that word mean? Let's be precise on that. Let's make sure this is correct. Was it Challenger? Pull out, bear with me. Okay. Space shuttle. Crap. Space shuttle crashes. Columbia. Wait. 03? No. No. Challenger. Yep, Challenger. Okay? Not Columbia. I would have had to look up Columbia and get the meaning of it, because there's meaning. All right? Nomen omen. Your name means something. Okay? So Challenger, we all know what that means, right? Challenger is up there challenging the Most High, right? To what? A war in heaven. When you understand, right? Michael and his angels are in them UFOs. You understand? Swing low, sweet cherry. What the hell do you think that's talking about? A chariot with wheels on it is on the ground. It don't swing low. Right? Swing low means come down here and pick me up. Right? Like they did Yahweh. Anyway, Challenger was shot out of the sky by a UFO. What is that? Let's read about it. Revelation 12:7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon represents the Challenger. Michael and his angels represents the so-called UFO. Here it is. That's the war in heaven. Now, if this story is true, which it very well may be, now that we understand, have understanding of what's going on, good morning to you. It can be true. And what does that add up to? It adds up to the war in heaven, which is even completely more pronounced right now because of what is going on at these military bases, right? Check into that, right? They're fighting. They're warring against each other out there, okay? And if not trading shots at this point, they're about to. Okay, so anyway, the point that the Spirit is bringing forth is this, all right? Let's read Jacob's trouble. It's Jeremiah. We're here, man. We're here. So we're just going to let the Spirit do what it does. Jeremiah 30:7, where's it at? Alas, for that day is great, so that none of this Salakia. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay? That he is talking about the elect of Israel shall be saved out of it. But the point is Jacob's trouble. Right? You got Big Levi out here lying to people. Oh, there is no Jacob's trouble. I'm like, nigga, where's that in the Bible? That there is no Jacob's trouble. We're hearing about it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, and Negroes are not spiritual. Big Judah is not spiritual. Big Levi is not spiritual. These guys are looking for views, selling books, and smell goods, and you know, making merchandise of this beautiful truth. But here we are, all right? Have to understand that this devil, and when I say this devil, I'm talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? So that you understand completely. This devil needs us fighting in the streets out here. And he has this plan. Who was that? Dabu 7. I listened to Dabu last night. And Dabu said, I don't forget anything. I don't forget anything. He goes, 16, 20 years ago, all of the bigwigs, the Soros, the Kill Bates, all of the bigwigs, they were saying this. 2025. Well, when's the next big 911 gonna go down? All of them were saying 2025. 2020. This was 20 years ago, right? They've been saying it. 2014, 2016, 2025, and it was so far away back then. 2025 was so. What's up, brother? All right. You Mexican?
No.
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 You Pacific Islander? Polynesian?
Filipino?
All right, brother. All right. Your spirit is right, though. Your spirit is right. A lot of Filipinos is us. Keep smiling. Waving. We got to warn them people. That's why we out here. But anyway, damn, lost my train of thought. This devil, so-called white man, got you set up, making you believe, right, that he's holding this thing together. This corporation America is over, right? Now they have to implode this thing. 2025 was when all of the bigwigs were saying that's when the next attack is going to happen. Why? Why in 2025? Because they know, right, that election in 2025, they're like this: when are we going to use an election to bring this whole place down? Right? They had this thing planned going all the way back. They planned for the election of 2025. What? Is that in your way? Is that far in your way, brother? No?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, you're good.
So they waited. So they waited for the 2025 election, all right? To do what? To completely implode this place. How? They're gonna have us all in the street fighting against each other, right? Either before the election, either on election day or after the election. Back to the delay, okay? The delay is what's gonna fire everybody up. It's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks to count those ballots. 2 to 3 weeks to count those ballots. And people don't even know that yet. They think, oh, well, we're gonna know. We'll know who won the election on November the 5th. No, he won't. That's when the real games start. The real game playing starts on November 5th. Oh, well, we don't know who won. Oh, well, he won. Well, he stole it. Now we gotta, hey, this place is about to blow the F up. You think not? Think not? They gonna be at each other's damn throat. You think not? Right? And not only that, here's why the devil's plan is gonna work. Here's why they're gonna be fighting and having chaos in the street. Here's why. Because the Most High is working with this devil so that he's gonna succeed. Just as the Most High works with Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, he's working with this devil. This devil couldn't get all of this technology without the Most High. This devil wouldn't be able to rule over you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans without intervention. This damn devil. They were speaking about space junk, right, in the atmosphere, in the outer atmosphere, in low Earth orbit, right? And how this devil done polluted, right? The Most High got to be up there shaking his head. You will destroy anything I allow you to touch, right? Because this is the basis of all men, right? You got to understand that his design, he was designed to be a knuckle dragon, ape, murderous, lion killer. That's what the scriptures say, right? And you believe otherwise, which is indicative of his awesome ability, right, to lie. You get that in Genesis. This nigga he was built different, as they say. Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent, oh, there he is. The serpent, let's qualify the serpent. Who is the serpent? Well, let's go to Revelation, put it all together. Revelation 12. Not 12. Go to 18. 20. 20. Lucky. Here we go. Revelation 20:2. And laid hold on the dragon. Let's count it out. Revelation 20:2. Let's start at 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. That's Yahweh Shai. And he laid hold on the dragon. This is talking about the Renaissance, or just before the Renaissance, right? The end of the Roman Empire. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, right? Start again. He laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. So Satan is the devil. Satan is the dragon. Satan is that old serpent. What old serpent? The old one in the beginning. All right, we're reading about him right now. That old serpent is the devil, is Satan, is the dragon. He's all of those things. Let's read it again. And he laid hold on the dragon, 1, right? That old serpent, 2, the one we're about to read about. The devil, 3, and Satan, 4. They're all the same. The nation of Edom, the so-called white man, who was actually red, just like the devil with the horns on his head. And that's the gospel. That's the good news. We discovered him with this devil. We discovered who he is. The mystery of iniquity, right? Let's read about this serpent. This old serpent, who is the devil and Satan and the dragon. You gotta be able to put that together. This is talking about the so-called white man Esau. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. This devil can lie, right? And make you believe it. Set up a whole society. He can set up a whole kingdom, and I mean the globe, right? Built on nothing but lies. Destroying the earth's atmosphere. Destroying the land, right? Destroying anything in his path, like that cartoon. This devil is putting on the snake skin boots and going out to destroy. That devil knows who he is, all right? But aside from that, this devil got this shit set up, right? That chaos is going to be in the streets. And let's say that it doesn't happen, because people are going to be thrown off, right? Right up to the election itself. They don't know that the ballots ain't going to be counted for 2 to 3 weeks. That's going to, see, people don't want to fight on that. Well, I can't wait. The fight, right? 12 days to chaos, or 12 days to whatever, right? Everybody's counting down. So what happens when it doesn't happen on the day that you want it to happen? Some people are going to take matters into their own. Some people are going to calm down. Oh, it's going to blow over. It's the year 2000, that whole thing. No. Okay? We don't know what's going to happen, truthfully speaking. But that delay can cause anything to happen. People are going to be losing their damn mind. Do we go out? Do we bug out? Do we fight? What do we do? Right? And then between that and the media, these people are going to accomplish whatever the hell they have planned. You think they ain't got nothing planned? The delay itself is a plan. They didn't have no delay last 4 years, did they? They didn't have a delay. They just, oh, well, there was a surge in votes and Joe Biden wins and deal with it. If they do that, see, got to watch these devils, right? Right now they're telling everyone, and they're not even noising it abroad. You gotta be watching out here, right? To understand, they're sneaking it in now. Well, there's gonna be a delay in the counting of votes. That's just sneaky right there. That's sneaky, right? Well, some of the machines are already miscounting it. You go in and you place your vote for Donald Trump and you get your tag back and it says all Kamala. There's all kind of bullshit going on. What are they doing? They are about to destroy this place. About to destroy it. So here's what the Spirit is saying. All right. Number one, be aware. Be aware of the delay. What it may or may not mean. All right. Here's what it means: that we can do what the fuck we want and manipulate you guys into a fight. That's what the delay means. What is the delay? It might take 2 to 3 weeks to count the ballots. That's the delay. Okay? And if you think about it correctly, right? If you think about it right, okay? They can say whatever the hell they want to cause chaos. It might take 2 to 3 weeks to a month to count the ballots, right? That might mean, well, we're not ready for the chaos yet. It might mean we're moving to a contingency. It might mean anything. All right, brother, it's all right. Y'all know y'all Israelites, right? Y'all Israelites, Issachar. Y'all God's chosen, all right? I let him know. Woo. So here's what you're doing. You're factoring in. Factoring in, right, what may or may not happen. These things go through your mind. You have to pre-think these things, right? You got to know what this devil is up to. You bring up the same scriptures. Bunch of bundle of sticks. Don't be a damn bundle of sticks. Sirach 5 and 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Hey, you gotta know what this devil is up to, man. How are the things of Esau searched out? You gotta know before he even does it. See, I told you he was gonna do that shit. And that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Giving us the utterance to say what? Well, it might take 2 to 3 weeks to months after the election, the so-called election. What do you mean it might? What does that mean? If it might take a month out of nowhere, it ain't never took no month before, but suddenly it might take 3 weeks, which is damn near a month, or months to count all the. There's gonna be so many ballots, right? They can just say anything. Okay, so put that in perspective. From November 5th, right? Oh, there might be time. What if it took 2 months? What if it, I mean, how are you going to have an inauguration? So there is about 2 months in between the actual vote and the inauguration. So that must be considered. But that delay, what is going to happen in between all of that time? Absolute chaos. Here's what they want. Absolute chaos. So what the hell are you going to do? What are you going to do when all hell breaks out, right? Women are proud walking through here like you can do that. That shit is going to change quick. That shit is going to change instantly. What do they say? The moment Jacob's trouble, the moment all hell breaks loose, feminism is dead on the spot. Right? Who says that? The elder Malcolm out of Chicago. Feminism is going to die instantly the moment chaos breaks out. It's going to die. Because right about then, it's going to be time to fight for your life. Hey, ain't no rule. What is chaos? Chaos is ain't no rules. Right? The rules of I'm going to put that on the comment board. But the community board. Somebody put that up. My new quote. The rules in chaos are ain't no rules. All right? And then the whole great doctrine is going to just light up. Everybody's going to understand it in that moment. Why? Because there's going to be so much greater. Right? Ask what happened in the blackout in Brooklyn in '77. Hey, them lights go out, the freaks come out at night. Right? The Diddy party. It's going to be a hey, when them lights go out, it's going to be one massive Diddy party. Okay? They gonna be rounding hoes up. I got a harem. I got a cackle of hoes. Right? It's gonna be pimping is gonna be the biggest industry. Right? Why? Booty, bitches. It's gonna be dudes out there. They want a defiant ass bitch. I want that defiant bitch. Right? One that's gonna fight. Right? To beat the and hey, it's gonna be brutal out here. And that's gonna be your judgment. Let's get that straight. That's gonna be your judgment. You whores out there. You whores got a judgment coming. Right? That proud, I'm proud to be a hoe and a body count and all of that. Yep. Yep. It's time to pay for that body count that you're so fucking proud of. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. In the midst of Jacob's trouble, in the midst of all out chaos, where there are no fucking rules, okay? And motherfuckers are out there meditating terror right now. They are meditating terror about what they're going to do when the lawlessness ensues. That shit's right around the corner. Okay, the bitches are out running their damn mouth, talking loud, proud, stud. You're gonna see what a stud is in that thing. All right, you're gonna see. It's just a warning, right? Just a simple little warning. Bear with me. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Okay? So that has to come out. Why? That's why we're out here, man. And here's the point. We're not going to be out here too much longer. Sounds funny. It's still a joke, still pointing and hissing and cat calling and clowning. The angels are recording angels, right? But the point is, the men of the Lord, I'll speak on their behalf. We're so vexed, we can't wait to see this shit go down. We can't wait. It's going to be glorious to see people in peril, hoes, shut the fuck up, all of that. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Righteous. See, the only way to cleanse the filth that this devil that created is through fire, man. You niggas need fire. You niggas need to be crispy, man. Niggas need to be crispy. You got niggas claiming to be in the truth with fringes on, just being abominable. Being abominable. You niggas are abominable. It's crazy. Shalom, King James. Shalom, shalom. Yeah, you niggas are abominable with fringes on, shooting guns, toting, making merchandise, being rock stars. It's abominable, man. How you gonna bring that bullshit into the truth? How you bring a whole nigga into the truth, though? Nigga, real nigga university. Woo! And at this last moment, too, can't see what the hell is going on. That whole sellout spirit, right, is coming out of these sellouts. Letting you know what? That we're at the end of this thing. Something's gonna pop off any moment. Any moment something is about to pop off. Just look at us. Look at brothers with fringes. Oh, where's your fringes? Where's your fringes? Well, you can't. Now I'm gonna dominate the situation. You walk up to try to See, they're supposed to be warning the people of what? Of impending doom, right? Of course, you gotta rehearse the righteous acts to the best of your ability. Of course you do. But now is not the time to be trying to rule over somebody to put more numbers in your camp so that you can. What the fuck is that? You're a nation building. Now is not the time for nation. Now it's time for a nigga's ass to get burned up and you're gonna be in the fire. And that witchcraft out here is strong right now. And what's going on is, here's how this shit, here's how it's gonna go down. The Most High is gonna put the spirit on this devil, right? To come down hard. That's what this means. Hey, this devil is hard. I just saw two city workers. I'm out here bringing it out. They know exactly what I'm saying about this this chaos that's coming. They know, and here it comes. The spirit brought it right out. They're looking at me like, nigga, what do you know? Hey, Jake knows what is about to happen. Esau knows what is about to happen. They're gonna hit the street and devour each other. Why? Because the Most High put the spirit on these devils, right? Revelation 12 and 12. Doesn't tell you. That's what this means. See, people don't understand how to realize or to practically applicate, if you will, to make a practical application out of the scripture. It's 12 and 12. Revelation 12 and 12. Now I'm going to explain it. Right? Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? What does that mean? That means the Most High is going to put the spirit on Esau, right? To see that his kingdom is fallen. Who is he going to blame that on? He's going to blame everything he can on Jake. That's what this whole thing is about. If Kamala Harris wins this presidential thing, here's what they're going to have her do. They're going to have her do, flip America upside down, all of its policies. And they're going to blame it on who? They're going to blame it on Jake. They're going to blame it on the black woman, Kamala, who is not even black, and say, you niggas did it. You niggas voted for this black bitch, and now she done turned America all the way upside down, and we're coming after you. That is the Most High, right? Doing what? Go back to it. Read it again. Revelation 12 and 12. But just read the back end. Woe. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath. What's that great wrath? What's that great wrath? That great wrath is the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, putting the spirit on this devil to come out and do what it is that he does. The Revelation 8:44. Not Revelation. What is it? Luke 8:44. So, Lord, you bear with me. trailing hard. Might do an earthquake. There might be an earthquake with that. They might, this is weather control. They might flood this place out. Be ready. John 8:44, Salakia. St. John. Hey. I lost my momentum. St. John 8:44 says, oh, this is horrible. All right, so if you understand through the Spirit who this abominable beast, right, is, and what he was created for, you got to understand that all creations are of the Most High, including the devil, who works. Even Esau works for the Most High reluctantly, right? The Most High created Esau to hate him. Yeah. And that, to understand that is half of the book, right? If you understand that the Most High created everything, even his enemies, even his foes, he created the ops, so that niggas can understand. The Most High created your ops. His ops. He made a movie and said, here's the bad guys, they're against me. Right? And who is that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It is what it is. And if you want to fight about it, whatever you want to do, it's not going to change the Most High's movie. What you are to do is understand and accept what's going on. You're going to do that anyway, by hook or by crook. When it's time to get your head bashed in with a scepter, guess what? No matter how reluctant you are, you're gonna bow down or get your head smashed, split, your wing split, and it's right here, okay? Bugs Bunny did a vignette on it, okay? I have to pull that out. All right, what do you think a scepter is for? What do you think a scepter is for? Well, let's get it. Scepter. Let's get it. Bear with me. See, because people don't understand. You don't understand the Most High? Revelation 2 and 27. See, you don't understand what the hell is about to happen. Right? With violence, we're going to take the king. 2 and 27. You don't understand this thing. What is it? Tell me what this means. Revelation 2 and 25. But that which ye already have, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. This is talking about Israelites, the elect. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. That's a scepter. Now listen close. Read that again. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So Yahweh Shai is going to have that scepter in his hand. And what is he going to do with it? He's going to bash you over the head with it if you don't bow down. if you do bow down and got a ounce of cynicism in your heart, which is your mind, your heart is going to fall out of your head after it gets smashed with that golden scepter. Because you know Yahushua is going to know your thoughts. And if you got an evil thought, you're tripping when you should be bowing down. Your wig will be. So the things that we're in here, we don't say things that we can't back, right? Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. Paraphrasing, I might have got it a little wrong. But the point is this. We're warning you. These are about your last warnings, right? Because 1 week before the election, anything could happen. During the election, the day before, the day after, or the day, something could happen, or weeks after, or a month, depending on the delay. What delay? You got to look that up. Look up how long will it take to count the ballots. That's the delay. See, this devil, we need a loophole. We need a loophole so we can get these motherfuckers at each other's damn throat. How? Well, we don't know who won. That's all you gotta say. You want to start a fight in America, right? Oh, well, we don't know who won. It's gonna be another month or two. Just say that. Not what's actually gonna happen in between. What's gonna ignite? What is gonna put a match on this fire, on this funeral pyre that they have created? Well, we don't know who won on the 5th. That, think about it, okay? Now, either people are going to ignite and explode, or they'll do it after the delay when they finally do it. That'll build up the tension. We don't know who won, or even for a week, that'll build the tension such that when they do make the announcement, you gotta imagine these things. You gotta envision what may or may not happen. Why? So that you're ready. The element of surprise is gonna be the biggest factor in whether you can handle Jacob's trouble or not. Okay? Going to the warning. Here's the warning. Warn them from me. What did you warn me about? I've warned your ass that this devil is coming down with great wrath in less than a month. In less than a month. And if you don't know that, if you're not anticipating that, you're in trouble. And it's that simple. Fuck. I saw this thing, this video. Who did it? Probably Richie from Boston, Jailbreak Overlander, and he had this video. Yep. Exactly, King J. King J. Malakia J. I'm trying to figure out what your Hebrew name is, King. Malak. King is Malak. Right? Malakia. That's your name. Malakia. He is a king. All right, King J. Malachayah. Malakia. That's your name. Anyway, that warning, man. That warning is like Malakia here said, the brother Malakia. We're doing what Noah did. Noah did that for like 120 years, I believe. Trying to reach the hardest of hard-headed niggas. And what did they do? They all died. Why? Because they didn't heed the warning. And it was good for that. See, when they was knocking on that boat and it was too late, we're right at that time right there. Okay, that's a beautiful analogy the brother Malakia put forth there, because we're in the time of Noah. The niggas, it's almost door knocking time. The water to the brother Malakia, he's on board. King J. Matthew 24. He brought it out with the Spirit. That's the Spirit. When they say that's the Spirit, this is what they're talking. He's in the conversation. He's basically bringing up a precept without knowing it. Malakia. The water, brother. Where is it? I'm going to start at 34. Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. See, we don't know when it's going to happen, but to have that information prepares you, right? So that you, just to know, well, what's going on? What's going on? Why is that? Just some shit's supposed to be going, isn't it? This is just the beginning. To have that information is everything, right? So those that don't want the information are going to drown, right? But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You're going to get a chance to hear or be warned. Meaning, we're in the time of Noah again. What did Noah do? He warned the people. Well, what do we do? We're warning the people, like the brother extrapolated. He's like, that's like Noah. Exactly what it is. And that's why we have the attitude that we have, you know, to you 2/3 Jakes that are going to drown. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Care? Because you want to continue being an abominable nigga? Right here at the end, when it's on judgment, you want to be a real nigga on judgment day. Meaning, you don't really believe in judgment. You don't really believe in Yahushua. You don't really believe that the end is going to come and you're going to be judged. The whole aspect of coming into the truth, right? And pushing this word, pushing this warning, is to come out of niggerdom, not to bring it into the truth. Okay? You're not proud of being a nigger. All right? You should be proud. See, when you come up, you're a child, right? Mom and dad, if you had one, they're trying to get you to be like Dudley and do right. Okay? Stay in school and you know, get good grades and do the things that you. But see, in order to be cool, right? In order to be cool, they got traps set up. Oh, you're a book. You're a square. You're a bookworm. You're a nerd, right? You gotta be cool. You gotta smoke weed, sag your pants, talk shit, listen to rap music, and be a nigga. That's what makes you cool. No, you gotta be a nerd for the truth, stupid. A nerd is about his books, right? You wanna be a nerd. You don't wanna be a real nigga. You don't wanna be a dirty, low-down, despicable nigga with fringes on, toting a gun. Who's bringing niggerdom into the truth? It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous notion. See, there's two sides of this thing. The way that I talk, oh, you talk proper, you talk white, niggas hate that. Niggas hate. You talk proper, you talk white, and all of that. And that's a thing in niggerdom, right? That's a thing in fucking niggerdom. Well, guess what? The niggas that talk like I do, we hate it when a nigga say ax. We hate that. No, niggas ask. Why not say it correctly? Oh, but you talking white. No, you're a fucking moron. You want to be a degenerate ass, stupid ass nigga like this devil that tricked you into being, and you're all for it. And now you're bringing it in the truth. Fuck you. That's how we feel about it. I go through the same bullshit you go through every day wearing this goddamn skin. So fuck you. Nigga. You want to be a nigga in the truth. You go right ahead. You go right ahead. Judgment Day, nigga, is very close. No man knoweth the day or the time. But guess what? We know the seasons. And we see niggas, real niggas, coming out and showing their real, true colors right now. You go ahead and be a nigga in the truth. Tote guns, rap records, all that bullshit that we're supposed to be coming out of, you're bringing it in. Yeah, I said axe. Niggas practice that shit. You gotta practice to say axe. Just like you have to practice to say ask. But you're choosing to be a nigga. Instead of choosing to be righteous or do things the right way. No, I'm gonna do it the wrong way because that's what niggas do. That's stupid. I'm sorry. It's just fucking stupid. Well, that's our culture. No, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. It is what it is. If you speak French, speak it the right way. Don't augment, oh, we're gonna make it ours. No. Okay? When it's time to speak the ancient Hebrew, the Lashwan, your ass is gonna speak it the right way. You ain't gonna change it up so you can be a nigga. No, you're not. It won't be on you in the kingdom anyway. It'll be in, the laws will be written in your inward parts. What's up, brother? What's up, bro? All right. You're Mexican?
Yeah.
All right. Do you believe in God?
Not much into religion.
Okay, but it's not religion, okay? So God has a chosen people, right?
Right.
Let me ask you this. What color is my skin?
Brown.
But you know, it's a trick question, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why am I black and you're brown? All Mexicanos are brown,
Yeah.
right? But why am I black?
Not all Mexicanos.
But you know what I'm saying, generally. Generally
Yeah.
speaking, why am I black and we're both brown? Why? Because they want to keep us, they don't want us to know who we are. We're God's chosen people. Here I am, right here. So-called Negroes are the tribe of Judah. The so-called Mexicans are the tribe of Issachar. You're God's children. Here's what they don't want us to know. Here's what the high one got to separate them and keep them apart and never tell them the truth. So when they find out that they're God's chosen people and God starts working with them again, because your punishment is over, come out of the cotton field, come out of the grape field, I'm gonna put you back on top. We're in the time of we ain't working for nobody no more. We're telling people what to do, and they're bringing all the riches to us while we sit in the throne with a crown on. Here's what it's about. Here's why the whole world is about to end. The world as we know, not the globe is going to blow up. No, the rulership, the people that own all of this, that got you working and slaving, all of that is going to. We're going to be on the top. They're going to be on the bottom. We're going to whip that out. That's what's coming. That's called the kingdom of heaven, where we're in rulership. The one they call Jesus, right, looks like me. Got dark brown skin and woolly hair. That's us. We are the Israelites. We are the Jews, like Kanye said, like Kendrick Lamar said. That's this truth coming in. So here's your job, brother. You got to go on YouTube. Mexicans are Israelites. What is this? Because you are the target that they're coming at. They don't want to lose their rulership. They got to come and get you. You're the target. You don't even know, hey, I got a job, I'm cool with it. No, you're the target. They're coming to get you. They got these FEMA camps ready for you. You see what's going on over there in North Carolina? And people losing their land and the storm coming over. Suddenly you ain't got a damn thing. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's coming here. First of all, God is doing these things from the top. And then they got weapons and weather control and all of that. All of that is part of it. But all of it is why? Why is all this going on? Because of these people. Everything revolves around these people, right? And keeping them away from who they really are. The moment they start waking up, right?
Yeah.
See this sign right here is in the Bible. It says, make a sign and show who these people really are, not the people over in the land calling themselves, oh, we're the, no, you stole our identity.
Yeah.
Put us in slavery, took our identity away from us, identity thing.
Yeah.
So here's what you're gonna, and even if you're like, that dude is crazy, you're still gonna see that. Oh shit, that's what that guy in the corner was saying.
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta go on YouTube, type in Mexicans are Israelites, and it's gonna, the Spirit of the Lord is gonna guide you into this truth. And either you're gonna say, this isn't for me. I like my little thing. Your job is about to end in like a month or two. There's war, there's election. It's all hell is gonna break loose with this election.
Yeah.
If Trump don't win, it's over. If Kamala don't win, it's over. It's going down.
Down there.
It's going down. So how do you protect yourself from, not only that, that's the smoke screen. While all that chaos is going on, they're like, where's these Israelites at? We got to go get them and take them down because their ruler, the one they call Jesus, is coming back to save them, to change this whole thing, to put them back on the top, and we got to be the slip. That's why you are the target. You don't even know them. And when I say that, they know who the Mexicans are. They know who the Negroes are. They know who we are. And they know. See, they have all the power. They got guns, they got bombs, they got nukes, right?
Yeah.
Who has more power than them? God does.
Yeah.
God got more power than them. Now, when do we see that power that is more than what their power is? We see it when something just appears out of the sky. That's more power than what they got. These things they call UFOs, guess who that is? That's the angels. That's God. And the one they call Jesus, that's who that is in those vehicles. Okay? Now they have their own, these earthbound things. They done made their own shit. But the ones that they can't overpower, that's us. That's what those UFOs are really called. They have a name. It's in the Bible. All of this is in the Bible. Okay? They're called the chariots of Israel. The chariots of Israel, UFO, no, they're called the chariots of Israel. And that's our Air Force. They fight for us. You understand? Now, we have been in punishment for a long time now, right? Picking grapes and cotton and all that shit, getting our backs whipped, but now our punishment is over as God's chosen. See, he gave us these laws. We said, he made a deal. God said, you want to make a deal? We said, yeah, we'll make that deal. He said, you keep these commandments and I'm going to hook it up. But if you don't keep these commandments, you're going to be in the cotton field. What did we do? We didn't keep the commandments. So we got punished. Get in the cotton field. Now the punishment is over. Now I'm going to restore you to where you're supposed to be as rulers of the entire earth. It's that time. So now the changing of the guard. It takes a while. It doesn't happen in one day. It takes wars. It takes elections, right, for all of this. So here comes this chaos. They know that they have to destroy America. The powers that be have to destroy. America's over. It's a corporation. Now it's over. Now they want to bring in what they call their New World Order, where all of these people, one world government, one world religion, they want to put a chip in your hand. That's the only way you can spend money. 15-minute cities. Do you know about all these things?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Okay, so when we study, right, when you go on YouTube and you type in Israel and you start understanding what is going on in geopolitics and how you're the target because you are about to be the next ruler on the face of the earth. Your people. Look at, here's the Native Americans right here. Here's the Cubans. The lights are out over there in Cuba right now. Puerto Rican. This is us. This is us. These are the 12 tribes of Israel, God's chosen people. And these other nations, they know that. They don't ever want us to wake up and fight. But there's nothing they can do to stop this awakening because God is the one that's doing it. God is restoring us to where it's going to take a while, but it's happening. And they're mad as hell. They're like, we got to keep you under our foot. We got to keep you Mexican, you niggers down. No, it's over. It's over. Now our foot is going to be on your neck. See, it's so much more. Was Jesus a superhero?
What I've heard, he's just like a regular human.
He was a regular human, but he could heal, he could disappear, he could fly, he could walk on water. Wait, regular humans can't do that.
Yeah.
It's all in here what he was doing. Okay, and here's what it, see, if he's the Son of God, can God do it? If you understand God, God is omnipotent. He can do anything. I can make my son just like me. Now I want my son to go do whatever I tell him to do. This is what's going on. Okay? So, yes, Jesus is superhuman, right? We are his people. And in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be just like him. We're going to be superheroes too. We're going to have magical, what they call magical power, which is spiritual power from God because we are his children. And nobody else is going to have that spiritual power, only these people. Okay? So they're not going to be able to touch us at all. All of that is in here. Okay? The UFO, the overpower, the power, our heritage. This whole book is our heritage. And was taken from, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. This is about us. Yeah. And we don't know it. Why? Because God had to take our identity from us to punish us for a minute. So go ahead, brother. You can go. What's your name?
Juan. Yeah.
As in John, yeah? Saint John, right?
Yeah.
Yawakanan. Yawakanan is how you say your name in the ancient. Yawakanan. All right?
Hey, learned a lot.
Look at that Israelite. You're an Israelite, okay? Type that in YouTube. Otherwise, it's going to catch up to you later. Like, I should have did it. All right? All right, brother. Yawakanan. What we're out here. But everybody's method is different. It is what it is. Oh, the water, brother. The water. We all have different methods and styles. Mine, I know mine is different, you know. My whole story is different, but I'm not getting into that. But the water, brother, you just do what the Spirit, has you do. The Spirit is speaking, and after doing it for so long, you got to keep that person here. You look like he's ready to leave. You got to say something to spark their interest, and you got to maneuver them, right, and give them that warning. Let's go back to that real quick. Yeah, man. This thing is almost over. What is it? It's locked. It's almost over, man. I mean, this phase, because the next phase is hunting, right? Again, this is Ezekiel 3:17, Son of Man. This is why we're out here, all right? And if we don't do this, then that's our axe. His blood is not off our hand. We got to get that blood off of our hands. Ezekiel 3:17 again. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. That's why we're out here, and where's your friendship? There are many ways to run somebody out, right? To run them off, and some brothers up here fiery, and that's their way, and we're all part of this body, right? And everybody is different, and you let them, the Spirit of the Lord is going to sift out, right, those that are disingenuous. How about that? So this is who I am as a person, and trying to refine that every day by rehearsing the righteous act. But other than that, this is all I can do. I can't, be somebody else or whatever. But there's room. There's room for you to be you in the truth. But the core of you has to know that you're righteous. Am I righteous? Hey, I know that I can be. I know that when I was a kid, before I chose to do wrong, again, I remember being a square, right? Little kid. And then I was like, I don't want to be the square kid anymore. I want to be a cool guy. So what did I do? I started doing foul shit. Let me smoke some weed. Let me beat some people up. This is how you get a reputation of being cool or bad or all of these things, right? Which is not who you really are. You just want to be accepted and cool or get chicks in the, and that's really you're sliding into wickedness, right? I remember making these conscious choices at about like from 13 to 15. Before you knew it, I was in trouble, which is what I was seeking out, all right? But that's not really who I was. So I found that many, many, many years later, I'm trying to correct that. Like, why did I make those choices so that I could be whatever cool, I could be a nigga. I used to be a real square and talk real proper, and then you start working on your speech and learn how to say axe. It's a ridiculous notion. But anyway, here we are. You see, none of that shit means it. The only thing that means anything is if you are of the elect. Okay? And the elect is going to come in all colors and all speaking proper, a Negro speaking proper, or one that looks like an Edomite, sagging his pants and trying to clean up all the hood shit that he learned how to do. Right? And for you to sit there and try to point and he talked proper. He do. Look, dumbass, are you in the truth or are you not? Because you might as well start selling smell goods and making merchandise of the gospel. if you will.
Later.
Good news. Think you're doing well. You ain't doing well. This shit is about to go down. We'll see how well you're doing when. Cool, bro. Speaking proper. Speaking proper. You talk proper. That's the most stupid shit I've ever heard of. That's a bad thing. You talk proper. Listen to how backwards niggas are. You talk proper. That's a bad thing? In the hood, that's a bad thing. This is why we're all fucked up. Right? No snitching. Stupid shit. Right? Jake is under the curse is bad, man. And with good reason. Oh, crabs in a bucket ass nigga. That's why I'm looking forward to Jacob's trouble. Okay? Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. And it's real hard. I mean, it's real easy to listen to those words and let it go into one ear and out the other. But the enormity, the magnitude of that particular precept is insurmountable. How about that? Oh, you use big words and your vocabulary, and I hate niggas, boy. I hate niggas. Nigga can't use a word. You use big words. I hate niggas, boy. I'll be glad when we're in the kingdom and there ain't no more nigga. The new nigga will be Esau, the motherfucking mudslinger, the mud people. They'll live in a big old hole. Get in that pit, nigga. You understand? And guess what? We're going to be talking proper Hebrew. Proper. And not arguing about stupid shit. Being niggas. We'll never have to argue about wanting to be or you ain't black as me. Hey, ask the motherfucking devil if I'm as black as you. All right? Ask the motherfucking devil if he's gonna stop anybody and ask, what's your nationality? Are you an illegal? No, he's gonna shoot at a nigga. There's one right there. Issachar, you're gonna have it bad. Issachar, you're gonna learn real quick, right, who the fuck you are. Because guess what? You're born and raised here, nigga. You're 60 years old. Hey, when the shooting starts, you're an illegal motherfucker. How about that? So you better figure that one out. Niggas the same thing. Well, you're a Haitian. Every Negro is a Haitian during Chaos Day, right? You're eating ducks. You're eating geese, nigga, rats and shit. Anybody that looks like me, you're a Haitian. The new boogeyman. Any Issacharite, you're a Venezuelan gang member and we gotta shoot you. So you motherfuckers you're not understanding what is about to take place here. I'm gonna read this again. It's gonna go into one ear and out the other. And you're not gonna understand the magnitude of these words. I'm gonna read it slow and proper. St. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of this world. Salakia. Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. What does that mean? It means there has never been this level of chaos and destruction ever on the face of the earth, ever. Most High was saving it for this moment. All hell, right? Never been this bad. Never been some bad shits that went on, right? And recorded history. We know of some bad shit. Hell, slavery was bad to the motherfucker. Nothing. Here's what that scripture says. Nothing has ever happened that is going to be as bad as what we're about to experience right now. And after this tumultuous time that we've never ever seen or fathomed before, it's never going to be like that again. And it still doesn't register to you. A nigga, huh? It's all good, nigga. I'll just sag my pants and do the best I can. That's a nigga. I ain't scared now. You ain't scared, huh? I ain't scared. That's the biggest bundle of sticks. A motherfucker talk about I ain't scared is the biggest bundle of sticks out there. And you know what I'm talking about when I say bundle of sticks. The time that we're in, you have to have your frequency dialed in. There's NOAA, the National something. NOAA is a channel on the radio. If you have an emergency radio, a little crank, which you should probably all have one, a little Baofeng radio, there's a channel, it's called NOAA, and it's for the weather, right? NOAA. NOAA is the acronym. I don't know what it stands for. But it's a frequency, right? Each radio station is a different frequency, right? Now, in an emergency, you're going to go to the frequency of NOAA so that you can get information, right? Go get your hand crank radio. Go to Amazon and say, put in crank AM/FM radio and spend $30 and put it in your bug out bag, right? They had a deal at Amazon for Baofeng, B-A-O-F-E-N-G, Baofeng radio, right? 5 UVR5, I believe, something like that. Had 2 of them for fucking $19. And you need one of them. You need Comma when the cell phones go down, right? You need a Baofeng, right? You need a little crank radio. These are the little things that fit right in your bag, right? It's just an idea, all right? But NOAA, the frequency NOAA, oh, well, let's see what's going on with the weather. And let's see where the checkpoints and, you can just listen. Go to a cop. You can scan cops, right? Get information with a little, shortwave radio. But the frequency of NOAA is what I'm getting at. NOAA meaning the Weather Channel. Okay. There's a frequency of damn, I forgot her name. Sophia. Okay. Sophia. If you know who Sophia is, right? Sophia is the Spirit. The Holy Spirit. So you got to have that Sophia frequency. You understand? You have to have a spirit, Salakia, that frequency, right? And you got to be able to tune into that frequency. You don't go to a dial or anything. It just, you got to be able to, what they call, tap into the frequency of Sophia. All right? Now, get a precept. Book of Isaiah. I got it right. Yep. Okay. Now, the frequency of Sophia. I think I'm going to do a lesson on that if I can remember, Lord willing. Just like there's a frequency on your radio, on your crank, for NOAA, which is the weather channel, right? You need to have in your noggin, in your heart of hearts, in your mind, you need to have the frequency of Sophia, which is going to guide you through Jacob's trouble. All right? This is Isaiah 30 and 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying. Okay? Isaiah 30 and 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. And when ye turn to the right hand, or when ye turn to the left. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way. Walk ye in it when ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left. That is the frequency of Sophia, which is the Spirit of God, the Holy Spirit. Her name is Sophia, and you have to have the Sophia frequency programmed into your head. Okay? And when you get hemmed up in a situation, Sophia is going to speak to you and tell you, stop, right? Okay, get down. Wait. Okay, now, get up and go left. That's Sophia getting you through Jacob's trouble. I'm going to read it again. Isaiah 30 and 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left. That's you coming into the truth, actually. But I'm equating it to when all hell breaks loose and there's nothing but chaos, what is going to get you through, right? Knowledge and wisdom. Isaiah 33 and 6. Back to the beginning, right? Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. That's Sophia, right? That wisdom and knowledge and knowing, right from wrong, knowing not to bring a goddamn gun to the kid, knowing not to wear fringes to work, right? That's Sophia telling you, you know better than to wear, you don't take no damn gun. The whole thing is funny to see, right? Who you thought were reputable. Look at the brother. Nothing new. Yep. I saw that robot. That whole robot thing, man. That's just a sign of how close we are to the end. Right, and they call her Sophia. They know. See, these devils, they know. And now they know we know. See, for them to have that knowledge in their hand, they can only produce so much with the truth. They produce much more with lies and deception. That's where their power, their spiritual power is from the left-hand side. Ours is from the righteous side. We excel in the right, they excel in the left. So when it comes down to murder, skullduggery, secrecy, and deception, they kick ass. That's where they can fly and they get their spiritual power on that side. We get ours on this side. If you're righteous and you follow these and you get the wisdom of Sophia, guess what? In a minute you'll be flying. That's how we're on the right. Right as in righteous. So yeah. Malakia, appreciate you, Kawada, for the correspondence and precept. You feed me precept whether you know it or not. We'll read that again, 30 and 6. Isaiah 30 and 6. This is one of the milk scriptures that we learn on the way in, man. It's been years. Where is it? 33? 33. Salah. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. What do you mean strength of salvation? Salvation means to be beamed up, basically. Okay? And in order to make it to that wilderness, to get beamed up, right? Not that you got to be in the wilderness, but to make it that far, it's going to require stability. It's going to require a sound mind. This is what I was trying to say earlier. Richie from Boston. I wish I could play it. Richie from Boston showed this video of, I think it was a couple of people walking through, I don't know what it was, Asheville, Chimney Rock, one of those places that was completely devastated, right? So there's nothing but mud, because mudslide took everything out, nothing. And they're like this. It was abominable. They said the stench of, they were walking, somebody was filming, they're like, I gotta get out of here, I can't breathe. They said the stench of death was so bad, right, in the air. And there's just, everything's wiped out. They went up there, they're filming the whole thing. It's just dismal as could be. I wish I could play it. I wish I could play it. Let me check real quick. Bear with me for a minute. Shit. Wait a minute. Looks like I got a strike somewhere. It's luck. It's luck. Jailbreak Overlander. Either that or it was Dabu. Now that I don't know, I should probably know. I'm probably not gonna find it. I did find out, however, that I got some fucking strike, but whatever. We're so close to the end. And YouTube is almost done, man. They're going to have to shut this thing down because when this war starts, um, information, or what they call intel, right? Intelligence is a very, very big factor in warfare. So when these real wars start, they gotta shut this thing. They can't have us, freely communicating like that. It's not part of warfare. That's what these Stuxnet and all these cyber attacks and all of this shit. They got that shit ready, letting you know. Russia's being attacked by a big cyber attack right now, ongoing from what I understand. But that's just that's part of New Age or asymmetric warfare in the 21st century, right? So get ready to have no internet, right? And the only way you can get back on is if you put a chip in your hand and play their game. It's how close we are to all of this, right? And whatever event that they're going to bring forth in 2025, that's going to cause everybody to run to the camp and put your hand out like that, right? You're going to be amazed at what is going to take place and how that's going to cause them to stand in a line for a week to get a chip. Right, that's what's coming. But now, while YouTube is still up, right, going into November 5th, right, let's get back to what? The delay. There's going to be a delay. Or there's not going to be a delay. Or they're going to use the delay, right, to do what? To make you niggas mad as hell. Because that's what it's going to do. The moment that it's noised abroad that, okay, it's November 5th, we don't know who won, we got to count the ballots, it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even a couple of months. What you going to do then? You're going to calm down, or you're going to lose your fighting spirit. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to do exactly what the Most High is going to make you do. He's going to have you doing it. Most High going to have you wilding out in the street. Yes, they're going to be gone. These hoes, hey, hoes are about to be ravished on insurmountable scale. Right? And it's going to be brutal. You got bitches out here thinking that they're going to like it, right? The Most High, choose your delusion. Axl Rose and Guns N' Roses made an album, right, called Choose Your Delusion, or Use Your Delusion or something, which they got out of the scriptures. Because the Most High is about to choose your illusions. Right? Let me get that. Your delusions. Lord. Everybody, when Jacob's trouble hits, everybody's going to have their own personal trial, their own personal test, their own personal hell that the Most High is going to put you through as an individual. And you're going to be tested, tried in the fire. It's not going to be pretty. Your trial is not going to be you getting a massage and a pedicure while sipping on a mountain. It's going to be the opposite of it. Okay? 66. All right, so this is Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions. See? Guns N' Roses. Use your delusion, I believe. They stole that right from the scripture. The Most High is going to choose your delusions. Let's look at this word delusion. Slocky, bear with me. We're going somewhere with this. Delusions of grandeur. All right, here's the definition of delusion. A false, okay, the Most High said he's going to choose your delusion. A false belief or judgment about external reality, held despite inconvertible, Salaki. A false belief or judgment about external reality, held despite incontrovertible evidence to the contrary, occurring especially in mental conditions. That is what a delusion is. I'm going to read it one more time. The definition of delusion. A false belief or judgment about external reality held despite incontrovertible evidence to the contrary, occurring especially in mental conditions. That's what a delusion is. Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. See, everybody's going to have their own trial and their own personal hell when Jacob's trouble starts. You think I'm just nigger my way out of it. Yep. Yes, you are. You're going to nigger your way right into that fire. And it's going to be a glorious day. I can't wait. Okay? I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon. The Most High knows exactly what you're afraid of. So the toughest nigga out here, the biggest bundle of sticks, right? I ain't scared of shit. Real nigga. Yep. Let me read this again for the real nigga. I also will choose their delusion. The real niggas, Most High got a real delusion for you. And will bring their fears upon. Yes, your will to be a nigga is stronger than the might of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Boy, you stupid. And will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, here's the warning. Warn them from me. That's the Most High calling. We're standing out here right now. We're calling. Here's the call. The Most High speaking through us and calling out to you, warning you. Now your blood is off of our hands. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes and chose that which I delighted not. What does the Most High delight not? Being a nigga. Most High hates niggas. Real nigga university, the Most High hates that. If you ain't in the ISUPK and smoking weed, then you ain't black. If you don't vote for smoking weed in the ISUPK, you ain't black. You ain't a real nigga. My God, what are you doing to the truth, man? It's too late for shenanigans. Okay, let me say this again. During Jacob's trouble, the most chaotic time ever on the face of the earth, ever or ever will be in the future. The Most High is going to control your mind, right? You're going to be in a fucking holograph. You're going to have your own specific hell, right? Which is what your delusion is. Okay? And that's what this is saying. Your fear. See, everybody's afraid of something, right? And in this truth, we're trained. The elder apostles and elders on down trained and taught us, right? Our fear, there's healthy fear and there's non-healthy fear. The healthy fear is the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And then anything after that is not good. You understand? That's called balance. Right? So he knows what you're most afraid of. You think that's not going to be in Jacob's trouble? Specifically for you? Oh shit, I got to deal with that. You're done. The thing, if you hate spiders and you're secretly scared of them, guess what Jacob's trouble is going to be for you? It's going to be all anachrophobia. Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. We talk about the Most High. Talk about God, nigga. God don't know what you're thinking. God programmed you, nigga. He MS-DOS'd your ass. He knows everything about you. The count of the hairs on your head, right? So, you have to pre-think these things. Precog. Okay? There's going to be a delay in the counting of the ballots. What is that going to cause? You just got to be ready. It can cause anything. Okay? But if you don't know about that until that day, you might be one of the ones that blow up and, well, fuck that! Pop, pop, pop! Right? It's going to cause a lot of people to lose it. Right? Hey, the stupid election itself, on its own, got people ready to kill each other. Right? And you're supposed to understand that and say, oh, this shit can spiral the fuck out of control. And then you add to that a delay. Everybody wants to know who the fuck won on the 5th. Put 2 weeks on there. What's going to happen in that time? You got to be thinking about these things. Something could happen before the 5th, right? They're trying to go to war right now so that they don't, fuck, we don't even know if the election is going to go down, right? And that's how these people operate. They're chess players and they got contingencies. They got 8 plans. If this one don't work, go to plan B. If this one don't work, go to plan 8. Okay? Understand that time is short. You must be patient. You must be vigilant. You got to be watching. If this doesn't happen, then this. If that happens, then this. Okay? Then you got to be ready to step out there. All right? We don't know. They start knocking at the door. What you gonna do? You thought about that? But they're knocking on doors down the street. You got 5 minutes to dip out. What you got? You ready for that? Bag? Oh shit! They got the motherfucker ramming down doors down the block, headed this way. What you grab your shit? Hey, it's time to be thinking like that. Second Ezra 16. 40. Second Ezra 16:40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, or thy battle, your battle. Oh, my people. Who are the Most High's people? The elect of Israel, and in this case, the hopeful elect. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. You're on the battlefield, man, and your bag ain't packed. You don't have a shortwave radio and way to hear Noah, to listen, to scan. You ain't ready. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. You ain't got a bag. Oh, they got the battering ram out. They're knocking down doors. I'm ready to slip out the back. Why? In those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. It's going to be time to dip soon. It's going to be time to dip soon. Know how to make a fire? Right? You got a pocket knife? Go to the sporting goods store and get a little canister, a wet-proof canister, and put the wet-proof matches in there. Right? The little P38, B52 can opener that you use in the military. Put it on your neck. When the can comes up, Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Salaki. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. That word fear. Philippians with his sword. Philippians 2 and 12. Come on, dude. Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? Ishmaelites right here. You probably don't speak maybe they do. That could be Zebulon for all I know. So with that, right? Hey, just be vigilant, man. You gotta be watching. You gotta know what to expect. Your frequency, your Sophia frequency, Malakia, broke it down, right? Alexa, Sophia, the robot, the newest robot, or the first robot was Sophia. But gotta walk in the spirit right now. You gotta tune in to the spirit, right? Clear your mind so that you can do reception for that signal. right? You hear it, you're like, oh shit. You move. It's time to, hey, you're on the battlefield, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep. So with that, you'll say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and the sincerity of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. To the Akwat that are listening, learn, and being a pillar of rest. 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. Shabbat Shalom. Malakia. Shabbat Shalom, brother. Every single thing about us shows how much he truly loves us. It's the rest that won't accept him. They'll rather dance with the devil instead. Yeah, niggas are gonna do what the Most High got them doing. So just make sure you're on the right side. Shabbat Shalom.